Shall we take a walk down to where the equipment is?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit more about what your day-to-day is. I mean, obviously you come to work at, 5:45 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. You can get phone calls at random hours, 3:45 onwards. And what does the rest of the day look like? Do you have like a really solid team that you trust and that you rely on? Like how does the rest of your day pan out for you?
Now we have a very strong truck work team now, and mostly they know what they're doing, and each one of them knows what to do, and how to react when something comes up. Like if the rain coming, they will automatically seal the track to stop water penetrating into the profile.
Okay, and because you trust them, you've trained them enough to know that they will make the right decision.
Yes, and Jim Howard too, of course.
Right, of course, yes.
Yeah.
So it's the same team that used to work for Jim. Everybody's sort of kind of grown and progressed through that.
Yes, to more experience on the maintaining the track nowadays.
If somebody wanted to do this job, your job, or running the tractors or checking the track, how does one get into this line of work? And what advice would you have for somebody young that's interested and fascinated with this?
Now you need to have passion on driving machinery. That's the first thing you need to have.
You have to be licensed.
You have to be licensed because we need to be licensed to drive all the machines.
Okay.
And also, if you have something to do with soil science, that will help too.
Soil science?
Soil science.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Like actual soil science?
Soil science.
Interesting. I want to can you talk to me a little bit about, now that we're talking about soil science?
Now, this track, we call the American dirt track.
I can feel the moisture right away, huh?
Yeah. It's the mixture of bad chip, which turns to the organic.
Okay.
And also silt and clay, the combination of both.
Okay.
And the greater sand, for sure.
Yeah.
To make up this track.
So, that's great. Now, what happens? Like, do you have to sort of fill? Like, do you have to get new soil or the all-weather track, like, and top it up? Like, is there ever a time where you have to top it up, or? We have
top-up program, usually between October to February, beginning of February.
Okay.
That's because that's the only dry season we get in Hong Kong.
Okay, so you actually top it up every year?
Every year. Sand, fine sand, coarse sand, bad chip, silt and clay, to make up the desired content.
But do you blend it?
We blend.
Outside and then bring it in as a complete, or do you?
No.
You
do
layer
it on site, yeah. We lay it, and then we rip it and cultivate it. Try and get it into the profile and mix it and blend it to try and get the whole profile consistent.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So do you ever have you had an experience where you've done that and the track has just gone, oh no thanks? Meaning like it's not the way that you wanted it to end up and you had to do sort of more work to get it to where you want it to get?
Not as far as I've been here, no.
Okay, well that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll go back to what people need, what you recommend for someone to have prior to applying for a job like this.
Now, I mentioned soil science.
Yep.
Passion in machine driving.
Right.
And also a little bit of knowledge of mechanical knowledge will be in advance.
Right.
Only those three things.
Okay.
And attention on the track.
Right.
Sure.
Dedication, obviously.
Dedication. Yeah.
But how would one apply? Like, would you have to sort of just send in your CV or your resume and just say, okay, we've applied, and when there's a position available, we get? Or is there like some sort of apprenticeship program here that the club offers?
They usually started with trainee.
Okay.
2 years, usually 2 years program.
Okay, so they do offer that here?
Yes.
Okay, well that's a good thing.
Yep.
All right, so let's turn our attention to, because that's a machine that's just gone out. Now what is he doing?
Now, we call that the roller harrow.
Okay.
That's what you said, mentioned the harrowing the track.
Right.
That's the main machine we use, the attachment we use.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
You
the
can see
one
the
you
result
see in
when
the
you-
morning?
Yes,
Okay,
usually, yes.
Usually. Okay, so that's been harrowed. And there's another machine here. So you have different attachments for them,
Yeah.
obviously. So we'll go there and you can maybe
Right.
explain a bit about that.
Okay. Now that one there
Okay.
is another way of harrowing the track, but it's a little bit different. When the track moisture is high
Okay.
and it has just been raining a little bit,
Okay.
then we have to use the flow harrow,
This one here.
the wet one, yes. This
Okay.
is the flow harrow.
So this one does what?
This one
When it's
does
slightly-
two different purpose. One is to harrow the track. The other one, if we lift up all the teeth here, then we just flow the track.
Oh, with this flat?
That flat.
Oh, okay.
To flow the track, to seal the surface.
Okay. So you harrowed and then you're sealing over the harrow.
That's right.
And why are you sealing it? Because I thought you only seal when it rains or potential rain.
Now, if the track is harrow,
Yeah.
as I said before,
Yeah.
it will dry up very quickly.
Quickly. Okay.
That's why we have to pack
Seal
it back,
it.
seal the track.
So it holds the moisture.
Holds the moisture.
Okay.
Yeah, you get it.
I'm getting it. It's taking me a while, but I'm getting there. Yeah.
yeah. Now you can tell the difference, can you?
Yeah, I got it. Oh, yeah.
This is where it's been packed. And this
this
bit
is
here has been harrowed.
Harrowed. Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah. This
So-
is the service that every trainer doesn't want.
This one.
No,
They want this one.
they want this one.
Jockeys want this one.
Jockey want that one. Most of the jockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so explain this a little bit.
All right, this is the machine we use almost daily.
Oh, okay.
The track needs to be blade and level.
Okay.
This is the machine comes in
Okay.
to blade the track and make it
And-
level.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
when you say level, does the track is it graded, slightly graded,
Yes.
so the water falls?
2.5%
Oh, okay.
all the way to the top.
Oh, okay.
So the water can flow
Go
soft
towards off. Okay.
to the inside. This is the cutting disc we use on the track to soften the track profile. And
Very
then
good.
we have the teeth that attach to the same position
Oh.
to rip the track.
So the blade goes first, and then you rip
No,
it?
we take out all the blades.
Oh, and then you
change
just do that.
this.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a three-step, almost like a three-step process
Hmm.
on the one machine.
On one machine, yeah. 4 actually.
Wow.
This one here too, to flow the track.
What's this red thing?
This one does the same job as the flow harrow,
Okay.
but this one have more pressure on the ground.
Okay.
You can actually squeeze some water out from the profile. That's what
Oh.
it does.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Can we see inside a little bit?
Yeah.
Climb into one of them? That'd be pretty cool.
Now, this
I
one.
want to climb up. Can I climb up?
Yeah, please, but be careful. Huh?
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Oh, wow. This is super cool.
You can see all the controls that you have.
Wow. There's like 5 here, 5 there, all these buttons. This is crazy. So you obviously know how to use this thing.
Yeah. Come down
Amazing.
with your
Back, yeah.
face.
I don't want to have a problem with the club.
You want a job?
Injuring myself. I'll take the job, yeah.